And some parts of the world, it's 2026 already. This is Sydney, Australia. They're about to pop off their fireworks in like 20 seconds is what I hear. It's the Sydney Harbour Bridge in the middle of your screen, and I'm going to talk very slowly.
There they go.
I see one.
There they
is that
go.
one up in the air?
Yes, there they go. Oh, that's okay.
Beautiful.
Good morning. Welcome to Good Day, Oklahoma. It is New Year's Eve.
Hard to beat that right there. I'm Matt Stafford. Thanks for joining us today.
I'm Alexis Young, and the celebration, as you can see right behind us, Sydney, Australia, already in the new year. And hey, it won't be too long until we are. We're about 17 more hours away, but hey, Happy New Year's Eve.
Yeah, doing it big in OKC again this year. If you're thinking about getting outside for the party in the park at Scissortail, looks like we're going to have some good weather for that. Let's get a check on your New Year's Eve forecast with meteorologist Conrad Sapinski. Good morning, Conrad. Happy New Year's Eve.
Welcome back, Oklahoma. It's officially New Year's Eve. It's that time of the week as well where we're doing this week's Sheriff Spotlight. Now, you guys know and love him. This is Oklahoma County Sheriff Tommy Johnson III. Now, Sheriff, today is a big party day, if we're just going to be honest.
Oh, listen, we talked about this off air. There's just some segments that we know we're going to be talking, about a specific topic. And New Year's Eve, we're going to be talking about drinking and driving.
Yeah.
And not doing it.
So how many people typically do you see like this on days like this?
So the answer that we certainly give at our office, one person is way too many.
Yeah.
Simply because we have so many other options afforded to us. And this is a day that we know people are going to go out, they're going to celebrate, they're going to indulge in adult beverages. And I'm the type of guy that says, okay, I want you to go out and have fun. I want you to live life. Do it responsibly, but let's designate a driver. There's so many rideshare options out there for us to utilize. There is no reason for anyone to be driving intoxicated.
Now, I think we also should talk a little bit about security too, because as we're talking about, people are going to be going Ubering and they're going to be going different places. One of the places that's going to be a hot spot is Scissortail Park tonight. It's going to be huge.
Yes.
Is there any type of security measures that people should really just know are going to be out there?
So the thing we talk about when it's time to go out and be in the public, always be vigilant. Always be looking around, mindful of your surroundings. We're going to be parking cars because a lot of times we have to walk to our destination. Let's not leave valuable items out in the open, for people to see, because a lot of times individuals walking by, whether they're checking doors or looking into vehicles and they see something that seems valuable, they will break your window and then, you'll become the victim of another crime. So let's stow things away that are out of sight, walk in large groups. Let's not walk in the dark by ourselves. Stay in well-lit areas, park in well-lit areas, and stay vigilant.
When you mentioned the whole, take your valuables at the car. I've been a victim of a car break-in, so please heed that warning. Just be very mindful of just what you're leaving in the cars as well. Now, I also want to talk about just what's some advice people should do, because back where I'm from, people shoot the guns in the air because they can't do fireworks. What would you advise people to do?
I will tell them, enjoy the fireworks show that's being put on by the different cities, all the respective cities in the area. And you brought up a very good topic. Shooting guns in the air is something I think has been practiced for a long time, but we tell people, and you got to understand, this is a projectile, and what goes up must come down. And we would hate for you to be shooting off a gun with no ill intentions, and then we have, a situation that somebody can't come back from.
Yeah.
Potentially a dangerous and deadly situation. So leave the guns alone, enjoy the fireworks that are going to be provided to us by the cities, and Uber, rideshare, designated driver, and let's bring in the new year right.
I agree. Well, Sheriff Tommy Johnson here. Remember, guys, be safe out there, be mindful, and don't leave any valuables in the car. But what's valuable for you today is the weather, because you got to know how to dress to go out and party and have a safe night. Conrad Sapinski in the building. Weatherman with the plan. What are we dressing like?
Weatherman with the plan.
Welcome back, Oklahoma. It's time for the digital download. And y'all, it's time to wake up, because 2025, I feel like at least, was the year of trends. Would you not agree?
There have been several of them this year. We've been watching them go by every single day.
And we've been talking about them on the digital download. So I think the best thing we do is do a recap. So right here, the Labubu. Now, I know you told me your daughter actually dressed as a Labubu for Halloween.
Yeah, she did. The little pink outfit there, that was her deal.
Now, we also had Kendrick Lamar, who ended up trending for, of course, not just his disses against Drake, but his halftime show performance. The TikTok ban, or possible ban, was a huge thing. Had people crying all over Instagram.
I know, people were concerned about that.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Now, this was a huge movie. I walk around the station all the time singing Golden.
I'm still jamming to the song.
I love it. Now, what were some trends that you remember from this year that you just kind of stuck with you?
Well, the Kendrick Lamar thing, people have talked about him all year long from the Super Bowl performance earlier this year. The Super Bowl's going to be right around the corner, so we're going to have another one to talk about here in the not too long future. The Labubu thing has been crazy popular. Not just my daughter wearing the outfit. My sister-in-law has a couple of them dangling from her purse.
I mean, they're even in shows. I saw in South Park. Yes, I watched South Park, y'all. But, I saw it in South Park. And it's not just that, now there's trends as we end the year where I was seeing, it was something called, oh my gosh, the On the Beat Challenge.
Okay.
Where it's basically you're going to the beat of certain, like a song. There was different, words we learned, like 6'7" and tenderism and, slay and just all these different words. So 2025 was the year of trends.
Adding things to the dictionary, picking up some trends. We've had a good year. It's been a lot of fun. Happy to share it with all of you there at home.
Definitely so. We'll keep on trending all the trending topics here at the Digital Download. But first, I think it's time we go and see what the weather is trending like. Conrad, what's going on?